All right, let's get this party started. How is everyone doing on this Thursday afternoon? Good to see ya. Hello, Michael Erickson. Hello, NetFiend. Jim Cantor. Good to see you, my friend. Jim Thompson. Captain Vic. To Todd. And NC Prospectors. Welcome. Glad to have y'all here. You guys know the drill. We're going to do some searching. Another little different format today. I'm going to do $500 $1 bills looking for serial numbers. Then I'm going to do a box of $50. No dimes today. My dime order didn't come in this week, so I can't do the triple play except one more time, and that will be tomorrow. And we don't have a donator for tomorrow yet, as far as I know. If anyone's interested, our high noon triple play stream, hunting $50, dimes, and dollars, looking for serial numbers. I did find my book. Hello, Teach. Good to see you. Hope you're doing better, Teach. Well, you were in the hospital recently. I hope you're okay, my friend. I hope you're okay. People were asking about a guide for currency, and I kept saying, I've got a book, and I couldn't find it because it was right on my shelf in front of me, of course. And I laid hands on that book today. I was over looking for something else. This is the book that exists for the older currency, where you can look up and find values for older currency. This was, what edition? 6th edition, written by Dean Oakes and John Schwartz. And I use this book occasionally. As y'all know, I've just gotten into currency, but to the best of my knowledge, and I'll give credit to Walker Magnet, he made me aware of this book. This is the best guide out there on small-sized U.S. paper money. So this doesn't have the horse blankets in it, I guess. But 1928 to date, it is a very good resource. Hello, Brian Jensen. Good to see you. All-in currency collection. I didn't read that comment. Streamlabs didn't like it. I have no idea what was in that comment that caused the computer to delete it. All-in currency collection. I'm sorry about that. Headed to the bank to get 5 straps of ones. Awesome. You get back, you can hunt along with me because I'm doing 5 straps of ones today, all-in currency. Thanks for being here. Glad to have you. And again, I have no idea what you said that would have caused the computer Streamlabs to delete your comment. Because there's nothing bad in it. You didn't know. Perplexed Mind, good to see you. Hello, Christopher Ty. Welcome. As you all know, with this format, we'll get occasional influxes because this is advertised in the YouTube short stream. And we'll get a bunch of people come in at once. So you'll hear me kind of repeat our spiel on what we do here at PasSpareTime. Our goal is to bring more people into this hobby, and we are reaching out and seeing a lot of people with this. Our stream last night, I streamed for 4 hours from 8:15 till after 12:15 midnight, and we had 46,000 views last night, which is kind of crazy. So anyway, that's the book. I'll be showing that off a few times today. What we're going to do today is we are going to hunt 500 $1 bills, a strap of 500 $1 bills, well, 5 straps of $1 bills, and I'm hunting these for me today. I'm hunting those for me. Okay, teacher, you are the donator for tomorrow. Thank you very much. We have been having a wait list on that format. I've added a couple of additional streams, but I got to find some more dimes. And within my dimes, I got to find silver dimes. So thank you for that, teacher. Appreciate it greatly. We are going to search these $501 bills. It's something I've only been doing for a couple months now. And we are going to be looking for fancy serial numbers. And let me show you some of the examples of fancy serial numbers we have found. Always takes me a little while to get my lighting situation right with this new smaller format. This is what we call a broken ladder. It uses 8 different numbers to make up the serial number. This is a very good find. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it uses 8 different numbers. They're not in the right order. It's called a broken ladder. It would have been a ladder if it was 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 all in a row. Please be sure and welcome people in if you're in the stream. And I will try to keep up with the chat. I'm trying to get better at that. This is a star note, and this is definitely something we'll be looking for. 018-50019 with a star. This is a replacement note for damaged bills from the mint, and they signify that with the star. Star notes are very, very popular now, and these are selling for at least 2 times face value on eBay. So this is worth at least $2. So we hang on to all those. I do sell them on my auctions on Saturday streams occasionally. Welcome to everyone that's popping in from the short stream. We're glad to have you here. We'd ask you please consider subscribing. We are a coin hunting channel, and we search bills for fancy serial numbers. Michael Erickson, very generous, just gifted 5 PasSpareTime memberships. The new members are Sam Wilson, Show Me Stacker, Coining Around, Guillaume Barnaby, and Wild Dog are new members. With your membership, you do get to bid in our auctions on Saturdays, and you get free shipping. You also get some fun emojis that you can use, and it does come with some other perks. So welcome to membership. We do reinvest all of our membership income right back into the stream, so that we can continue doing what we do and we can bring more people to this great hobby. This next dollar bill, the one we found in the last couple weeks, is called the nodometer, or a gas pump note. See how that last 6 is raised out of line with the rest of the serial number? These do carry a little bit of value above face value, so we hang on to the most extreme examples of those. Michael Erickson, if you'd like a promotion, just let me know. This bill's kind of in crunchy, crispy condition, but it is a really cool serial number. 37777785. That is 5 7s in a row, and we keep any bills that have 4 consecutive numbers in a row or higher. This does contain more value than just face value, so we hang on to those as well. Rain. With the way our weather's gone, we went from 80 to 20 to 50 today. It could snow tomorrow. I have no idea. This one has 4 numbers in a row, 5555, and that's a bill that we keep because it has at least 4 in a row. That's called a quad, or at least I call it a quad. This one is a really cool number and carries quite a bit of value over face value. It's called a quad repeater. 3042, 3042. So we found a few of those. Those are nice to have. This is a really cool note. 94700749. This is called a radar note because it reads the same front to back and back to front. 9470, 9470. Again, that's worth well over face value. We like those a lot. This is called a trinary note. A trinary note is a note that only uses 3 numbers in the serial number. 5522, 5292, so 5s, 2s, and 9s. It does carry value above face value. If it was a binary and only had 2 numbers in the serial number, it would be worth even more. So if that 9 was a 2, and it just had 5s and 2s, we'd love that. I have yet to find a binary note, but maybe today is the day. This is a birthday note, or birth date note. 2019 would be the year, 07 the month, 17 the day. So July 17th of 2019 is your birthday, July 17th of 2019. If it is, I've got your birth date note. These silly things are going for $10 to $20 on eBay. And I'd love to find 11/02/1963 because that would be my birthday note. Unlikely to happen, but maybe somebody will find it and I can trade with them. I have 5 new straps, well, new to me, of $1 bills. These are circulated $1 bills that my bank orders for me every week. I ordered 3,000 for this week, and we're gonna do 5 straps, which is 500 $1 bills today, and see what kind of goodies we can find. Find one that's, yeah, that would be awesome. A really low serial number like Perplexed Mind is talking about there. If you can find one that starts with 4 zeros, 5 zeros would be even better, you've really got something. Or a really high serial number would be nice as well. So let's see what kind of order these are in. Sometimes I got to kind of sort them out to get them all going in the right direction because it makes the hunt that much easier for me. Because unlike when I was a cashier many moons ago, these don't always come facing the right direction. Sure looking pretty good so far. Fun Times with Chef. Just subscribe. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family, Fun Times. We are glad to have you. We are all about getting more people involved in this great hobby. We only found it a little over 3 years ago. I typically hunt with my 13 and 11-year-old grandsons. Our main stream is on Saturdays, and we'll be hunting Saturday. And this Saturday we will be doing 5 to 7 boxes of $half. And this Saturday we're donating all those boxes, and they're all spoken for now, to any adult that's watching with a child, grandchild, niece or nephew under the age of 18. We give the boxes away, and all the fines will go to the parent and child, and we also give them a 9-coin collector's kit. And are hoping to get more youth involved in this hobby because a lot of the people involved in this hobby are my age, and you can tell by the color of my beard, I am not in my 20s anymore. But we're glad to have you all here today. We'll get started. As I have a find, I will slow down and show it. Or if we get an almost find, I'll slow down and show it. A few of the things that we look for are listed at the bottom of the page. Star notes, birthday notes, binary notes, quad notes, repeaters, trinary notes, ladders, broken ladders, and there are many other things. There are probably 35 different things we can look for. So anyone in the stream? Michael Erickson, I understand that. I'm hoping I don't get roped into coaching again, but I hope the tryouts went extremely well for you. And I hope your son has a great time playing ball this fall. I know Hudson and Rhett both love baseball, especially Hudson. And I have to admit, I did enjoy coaching Hudson last fall. I'm off the hook for spring, but next fall, it's possible I could be hunting again, or coaching again. I'm hunting right now. I'm also looking for really old bills, specifically a 95, a 93, or an 88A that may be printed in the webnote format. They do carry extra value, and if we wander across one of those, which I've never found, I will be sure and show it off to you all. Let's see what kind of good finds we can find. These are for Paul. I get to keep what I find today, not giving them out to a donator. I won't root any harder for good finds. Teacher's going to be hunting tomorrow at noon. We'll be repeating this format, except we add in a box of dimes. We'll be hunting 500 ones, and then we're going to be hunting a box of $half today. Tomorrow we'll do the same, but we'll also throw in a box of dimes, looking for silver dimes, silver $half, and other goodies. Right now, we're looking for fancy serial numbers. Almost a trinary with 3s, 1s, and 9s, but they threw a 0 in at the end there, so we didn't quite get the trinary. I did get these 3,000 in yesterday. We searched 500 last night. We had some really good finds, so hopefully we will continue that and get a lot of good finds. Almost a birthday note, but not quite. 1965-08, but not 53 days in any months I'm aware of. Although some months feel like 58 days, and then other months are just flying by so fast. I got to start working on my taxes. I've got them really organized this year because I learned from the last couple years, but still I got to just take that last hour or two and finish them up. Mo and Silver, good to see you watching at work today. I won't tell, Mo. I won't tell. I'm glad you're here. You'll bring us a little luck and we'll find something cool in our dollar bills. After the dollars, we're going to hunt some half dollars. I'm going to open one of the boxes from this week's pickup to kind of scout it, do a little prospecting, see if it has any goodness in it. You also can find phone numbers in here, but that becomes very specific to the person. I'd love to find, I found one that ended in 9394 yesterday, and that was the last 4 of my phone number growing up. So that was kind of cool. I'm also checking to make sure that the serial numbers on both sides of the bills do match. 11334421. That was almost 4 pairs. 1s, 3s, 4s, and 2s or 1s, which would have been worth money, but it just missed. It is a near miss. Hey, I think we got a trinary, and we do. 95858858. By my calculations, that's only using 9s, 5s, and 8s. And that carries a little value above face value. So we're glad to have that one. We shall hang on to it for sure. First find in the first strap. We do usually average finding a 1-star note, a little over 1 star note per strap. So hopefully we get into some star notes, and then if we do, at the end of our dollar serial number search, we will look those up on mycurrencycollection.com and see if we've got any that are a little more rare. My fear in life, amongst many, is I'll find the most amazing serial number ever, and somebody will have written on it like that, 25 and circled it. And how bad would that stink? It probably would not help the value any at all. We're also yet to find our first binary note, and one of these days it'll probably happen, and that's going to make me very happy. Make me very happy if it happened today. That would be a good thing. You're getting close to halfway through the first strap. We've only got the 1 trinary. Still looking for more goodness. 26434343. Dang it. 26434343. It's kind of a cool note. It's not a trinary because it's got 2 6s and 4s and 3s. But I think I'm going to set that one aside because I like it with the 3 pairs of 4-3. I don't think it has any value above $1 at all. But it takes favor in these peepers of mine, so I'm going to hang on to it. I'm going to hang on to it. Hope y'all are having a good week. The week's about over. We've made it to Thursday afternoon. And the weekend shall be upon us again. Gotta love weekends. song, the football song they use for football. It says, working all week for Sunday night to watch a little football. Our football season's over, but spring training, baseball season is upon us. That's a good thing. I'm a big Chicago Cubs fan. Got our one World Series every 100 years, and I was so happy to see that one. We got Cody Bellinger re-signed, which makes me happy. I grew up as a Chicago Cubs and St. Louis Cardinals fan until I found out later in life you couldn't like both teams. No one told me. So I came down on the side of the Cubs. Growing up with WGN, the Chicago Cubs games were all I could watch on TV. And, you know, it would help if I had the serial number under the, sorry about that, Jim, thank you. Good news is you didn't miss anything. Please let me know on anything like that if I've got them messed up. I've got a very small window for error here filming in this manner. Off to a slow start. Say about slow start, it's how you finish, not how you start. 7357 2377, not far off from being a trinary. Thank you to Todd. The way this format works is about every 20 to 30 minutes they will drop us back into the shorts feed and we'll get an influx of people. We've been having a peak of 300 and some people watching. Now, middle of the afternoon like this, might not get that high today, but we are reaching a lot of people that otherwise would not be exposed to coin hunting and serial number searches. So I'm putting some extra time into this while this format is new and in beta and able to reach more people. There's a birth date note from the past, 01/29 of 1843. I'm not going to ask if anyone's birth date was 01/29 of 1843. Silent Silver Stacker, it's good to see you. Welcome, thanks for being here. I am checking out some dollar bills, looking for something fancy. I'm searching for just me today. So I'm rooting for some good stuff. We get some stuff for the auctions. Saturday's auction, I need to film a video showing the auction items for Saturday. We are going to have some fancy serial numbers in the auction. I hunted 1,000 brick singles earlier this week. No luck in that one. Oh no, Mo. I have yet to hunt a brick or even 500 and not have some good finds, but I know it'll happen. Because the very first 1,000 I searched had 25 star notes, and since then I haven't found more than like 15, 12 in out of 1,000. I didn't know the very first one was going to be my best ever, and maybe we'll beat it someday. There's a gas pump note. I'm not going to keep it because it's not that high, but that last 4 is raised. Six 137 but this first strap has been slow. One trinary. Well, how about another trinary then? All I had to do was say it. 715-117-71, ones, sevens, and that one lonely 5, keeping it from being a binary. Hello, Christopher Ty. That's our second trinary note, though. We will hang on to that. And that's my trinary stack right there. Maybe that'll get us going. Maybe, oh, and it did get us going. Hello, Star Note. I want to see some of those new Star Note emojis. There you go. Jim Cantor's already got it up there. 13720001 star, and this is the 2013 series with the B with the B from New York. And this was made in Fort Worth. This could be one of the star notes that has a twin sister. It's not in great shape, but if we find the twin sister, that will be a very, very good find. So we'll look it up at the end of the hunt for the bills and see if that is one of those that has a duplicate serial number out there. If so, it will have more potential to for value than anything else I'm probably going to find. Chances of finding the twin sister? Not good, but it is possible. And you do have to understand the difference between the improbable and the impossible, because the improbable happens. As a matter of fact, when we're doing coin hunts and serial number searches, we're looking for the improbable. I'd love to flip over the next note and have it be solid serial numbers, all ones, all sevens. That would be amazingly good. But that's going to be 100 searched. We got one nice star note. We've got a couple trinaries, and we have strap number 2. Let me see if I have to organize it, or if it happens to be in order like the last one was. It looks like, hey, they're doing better. That thing is in order. I only had 6 bills to turn around. Here we go. You believe they begin with B0? They may. They may. I hadn't, I found 7 or 8, but I hadn't narrowed it down that far to Todd. We'll check it though. But you could well be right. Maybe the second strap will be a little more productive than the first strap was. We shall see. Not yet. 56146144, not quite a trinary. We got 4 numbers there, but close to something. It was close to something. Ring the bell. Bang my light with my hand. Now this new format from a searching standpoint, the way I've got to set it up, I'm still getting used to. So if I wander off the screen, let me know. 40440092, almost a trinary, but not quite. Almost, but not quite. Future birthday note, 0804-9142. I won't be around, so I won't hang on to that one. We do have the Tulsa Coin Show coming up in June. The Thursday, Friday, Saturday before Father's Day in June. A lot of the YouTubers will be there. Hey, there's a quad, and some people love 6s. 6666-0970. We will hang on to that as a quad, 4 in a row. Those do carry value above face value. So any we can find with the value above face value, we are glad to have. But Hudson, Rhett, and I, and Hudson may have a baseball tournament that weekend, or that week, around Father's Day. We'll see. Historically, the team he's going to be playing on has had a tournament that weekend, but I've already got our hotel reserved over at Southern Hills in Tulsa, and we will be having a booth with a couple tables showing off some of our stuff. And there's a raised 3 gas pump or odometer. I'm going to hang on to that one. I'm putting together a series of raised notes, so there's one of each, and we'll be offering those, probably starting the bid at face value, because they don't carry much value above face value, but they're kind of cool. But this will be the 4th year in a row we've gone to the YouTube Coin Show. It's put on by Mid-America Coins. I'll be interviewing Mike of Mid-America Coins soon on a video talking about the show. I know it's a long trip for a lot of you, but we'd love to see as many of you as could happen to make it to that coin show. At the coin shows, we always give out Hudson's Collector's Kits to any of the kids that come to our booth. And we've given away over 500 of those things now, which is pretty darn cool that we have put those in the hands of 500 different kids that maybe it's the first coins they've ever gotten to start their collection. And we shall be doing that again. I'm waiting to hear back from APMEX, but I am working on the assumption they're going to be there set up beside me again, since they co-sponsor our Grow the Hobby initiative. $8,999,8841. Almost a trinary. Almost a cool note, but not quite. Good to see you teach. Found a good star note and some trinaries so far. Looking for some more goodness. It's about time for another influx from the YouTube shorts. Doesn't always happen the same way, so you never know. Hey, if it's just the 15 of us that do this, that's okay too. We'll have some fun by ourselves. I'm trying, I could wait and do this stream at 7 or 8 o'clock tonight and hit a much bigger audience, but I like to spend my evenings with Grammy. And if I'm in here streaming, I'm not spending my evenings with Grammy. So I do this now and get it done. And then when she gets home from work at 6, she's a nurse practitioner. After a hard day, we can kick back and enjoy some time together. Two 3787028. At least caught my attention for a second look. If I take a lucky sippy sip here, we'll increase our fines. Much better. My sippy sips are always ice water. I drink a ton of ice water. Doctor says it's good for me. 0196 9690 sixes, 9 zeros, and 1s. Close but no cigar. That would have been too quick for the sippy sip of water to have kicked in. 7224-7542. I told some of y'all earlier, but one of the reasons we're doing this in the new format is because it does get popped onto the shorts feed every so often. And we do get to expose a lot more people to this hobby. Last night's stream, we actually had 46,000 views, which is the most views we have ever had on a YouTube video. That is crazy. 7999887, and then a 1 blowing up our trinary. A little bit of an over-inked 6, but unless they're really over-inked, I don't hang on to them because they don't really have much value above $1. Very slow strap. Very slow strap. And you're going to get some of those. That's why it's called hunting. It's not called finding. You got to search them in quantity to find the good ones. And who knows? The next one could be a good one. You just need the right person to have spent one they've been hanging on to for a few years. 31431307. Not quite. Just pop me one that starts with 5 zeros and make me a real happy camper. Grammy and I's idea of camping is staying in a Motel 6. Not much for the bug bites. Now, when I go hunting, I love the outdoors. Grammy, not so much a fan. Three 8987. Close. Got a couple left in this strap. Just a couple left in this strap. Alright, that's going to wrap up strap number 2. That was a very slow strap. Hopefully, strap number 3 makes up for it. Let's see what kind of order these are in. Well, the first half's in the right order. Almost. Turn them over there and we'll see if they stay in the right order. Shinbone, what's going on in northern Arkansas? Well, Shinbone, Paul didn't sleep last night, so I finally got to sleep about 7. Got up about noon, and I thought, you know what? I want to spend tonight with Grammy, so I'm going to do an afternoon stream. I should be taking coins back to the bank right now, but that's going to be tomorrow's project now. And I've got a noon stream, so I got to get up early to get that done. But called and talked to my mother this morning, and got caught up on the news and started working on coin stuff, and that's about it. That's about it for me. I got $1,001 bills yesterday. Gonna search them tonight. All right, NC Prospectors. I tell you what, I'm addicted. I am addicted to the dollar bill serial number search now. I love it. I started out with 1,000, thought I would try it, thought that maybe I would just absolutely be bored doing it, but I absolutely love searching the dollar bills for serial numbers. And when I find something cool, it's just like finding a silver in a box of coins. I really enjoy it. So I'm up to getting $3,001 bills to search now. I see we've got an influx from the shorts feed, so let me take a minute to say welcome aboard. We're glad to have you here. This is Paul's Spare Time, and we do coin searches and serial number searches on dollar bills. Today we're searching 500 $1 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes. Then we're going to be searching a box of half dollars, looking for silver. If you're here for the first time, we'd ask you to consider subscribing. Our goal is to get more people involved in this great hobby. It has a real treasure hunt aspect to it. Let me show you some examples of bills that I have found in the last week of what we're looking for. This is a serial number we found recently, 2019 0717. This is called a birthday note. July 17th of 2019. These are selling on eBay for $10 to $20. People are wanting to have the note with the day they were born on it. So we hang on to those. This note, 55225-292, this is called a trinary note. And it has the 5s, the 2s, and 19. It only uses 3 numbers in the serial number. If it didn't have that 9, if that 9 was a 2 or a 5, it would be a binary note. Trinary notes are worth a little above face value. Binary notes are worth a lot above face value, and if you ever find one with one solid number all the way across, it's worth quite a bit. So we hang on to those. Socrates Frias just subscribed. Welcome to the Paul's Spare Time family, and thanks for subscribing. We appreciate that. Ask any of you to consider subscribing. We do put out a lot of content. We do a daily short video on our coin hunting finds, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, any good finds we have. Those come out at 9 p.m. Central every evening. And we do stream live every Wednesday at 9 p.m., every Friday at high noon, and every Saturday at 2 o'clock, all Central Time. Saturday's our big stream that lasts about 5 hours, where we have a lot of giveaway prizes that are coins or silver certificates or even gold occasionally. And we hunt 5 to 7 boxes of $half, and I hunt with my 13-year-old grandson Hudson, my 11-year-old grandson Rhett, and it's just kind of like a family reunion there. This dollar bill we found recently is called a radar, 94700749. It reads the same front to back and back to front, and that carries a nice premium above face value. We were glad to find that one. This is also a more valuable note, 3042. It's called repeating quads, and it carries a nice premium above face value as well. This one has 4 5s in a row. That's called a quad. And any bill with 4 in a row or 5 in a row, we keep. Hello, Robbie Price. Good to see you. Welcome back. But 4 in a row does carry a value above face value. Welcome to all of y'all that have popped over from the shorts feed. We appreciate you being here. We are searching dollar bills looking for fancy serial numbers. I'm showing off some examples of ones we have found recently. This one has 5 7s in a row. Unfortunately, the bill's not in great shape, but would you find any bill, a $1 bill, any of the bills with 5 of the same number in a row, especially 7s, 8s, or 0s, they do carry a premium above face value, so that's a very good find. This bill doesn't carry a lot of value above face value, but it is a special find. If you look at the last 6, it is out of alignment with the rest of the numbers on the serial number, and that is called a gas pump or an odometer note, and it does carry just a little bit of value above $1. This is called a star note. You see the star over here, 0185 0019 star. When bills are damaged, especially as they're printing them, the Mint will go ahead and print replacement bills, and those are all signified by the star at the end. Y'all need to check your change, check your wallet, check your purse. You may have one of these. You find these, they're a little more rare than 1 in 100 of the bills that are out there, and these are getting taken out of circulation big time right now because they are highly collectible. Any $1 bill in decent shape with a star note is worth at least 2 times face value, selling all day long for $2 on eBay. So we like to find star notes, and we usually find a little more than 1 per strap of $100 bills. This one's a very special note. This is called a broken ladder. If the number had been Jimmy Paul Silva Bazan, if I mess that up, I'm sorry, but thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. If this had been 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that would be called the ladder. It would carry great value. But this one has 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's called a broken ladder. They're not all in order, but that does use 8 different numbers once only, and we hang on to those because they do carry additional value. I am in the midst of searching 500 $1 bills, and we'll get back to the live search. We do appreciate y'all being in. Would ask that you consider subscribing while you're here. We do daily short videos where we show off some of our coin hunting finds from the week. We hunt rolls of pennies from full boxes. Same with nickels, dimes, quarters, and $half. We will do a video showing off a wheat cent, an Indian head cent, an air coin, a silver nickel, silver dime, silver $half. Those daily shorts come out at 9 p.m. every day. And we film live every Wednesday at 9 p.m. every Friday at high noon. And hello there. Whoo, that's a good one. That's almost another I was there moment. That is a very nice bill. 3955553. It's a trinary. It only uses the numbers 5, 3s, and 9. It also has an over-inked 5. See that first 5 has more ink on it than the others. It also, the last 3 is out of alignment, raised higher than the rest of the numbers on the serial number. So this hits like 4 categories. It's an odometer or gas pump note. It is a 5-of-a-kind note. It is a trinary note. And it has an over-inked 5. That's a good one. That note is worth considerably more than face value, and we're really glad to have that one. Nick, right now, and value is determined on what people will pay for it, and star notes are hot right now. A $1 star note in good shape is worth at least $2 right now, selling all day long on eBay for $2. As you get into the higher denomination star notes, they don't carry the 2x value factor. Like a crispy $100 bill star note that's not a fancy serial number may be worth like $110. But by the time you pay eBay fees and you ship it, I really don't even keep them because I don't want to have $100 wrapped up in it, and there's very little profit to be made. You have 3 star notes, 2 20s, and 1 1. Let me tell you what you can do, Nick. We'll be doing this at the end of the 500 we're searching right now. You can go to the website mycurrencycollection.com. mycurrencycollection.com, and you can key in the denomination and the year of your star note, and then the serial number, including the first number, like on this one, B, and then instead of a first letter, not number, and then at the end, the star, and you can look up and it'll tell you how rare it is, how big a run they made of it. Usually the runs of star notes are 3.2 million. But some of the runs are shorter than that. I found one that the run was only 60,000, and the ones that have a run that is lower are more valuable. But again, going back, a $1 star note in good shape is going for $2 on eBay or more. This bill right here with 5 5s is worth quite a bit more than that with all the other stuff it's got going on. So I'm going to put that one over there because that is a really good find. That is definitely our best find of the day. Although we did find a 2013 star note that has the B on it. And the 2013 star notes, that's the year in the series that they made an error. And they actually printed duplicate serial numbers in Fort Worth, Texas and Washington, D.C., and if you could find one of the ones in the run that they did the duplicates on, and you could ever put it together with its twin sister, because there's not supposed to be any 2 bills with the same serial number on it, you've got something worth thousands of dollars. Hello, Donovan Fox, Capital Trades, to find out what any... Okay, Donovan, we try to stay non-political in here and just have fun. Our politics are plenty messed up, but this gives us a little break from talking about it. All right, so we've got, we're in our third strap, so searching bills 200 to 300 in our dollar bill search. Looking for star notes and fancy serial numbers like that 5 5s we just found right in the middle of the bill. That was a great find. Hello, Mike the Greek. Good to see you. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Would ask if anyone's here for the first time, please consider subscribing. Check us out. We work hard to put a lot of content out every week. We have daily short videos that go out about coin hunting every day at 9 p.m. where we show off our cool finds. We also have live streams every week, Wednesday at 9 p.m., Fridays at high noon, and Saturdays at 2 p.m., all Central Time. The Saturday at 2 is our big stream of the week where we do 5 to 7 boxes of $50. 1441323. It wanted to be a trinary, but it's not. It's got 4 different numbers, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I hunt on Saturdays with my grandchildren, Hudson and Rhett, ages 13 and 11. And this Saturday's stream is dedicated to our youth. We are giving away all of our boxes on Saturday instead of asking for donators for them to any parent, grandparent, aunt, uncle that is watching the stream with a youth under the age of 18. We do this once a month because it is our initiative to get more people involved in this hobby. And Jimbo just subscribed. Thank you, Jimbo, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. They will get to keep all of the finds out of the box we search for them. And also we have a special collector's kit of coins we give them that has an Indian head cent, a 100-year-old wheat penny, a steel penny from 1943, a buffalo nickel with a full readable date, and yes, you can search a roll of nickels from the bank with a legitimate chance to find a buffalo nickel still. We average finding half a buffalo nickel every box that we search. 77299-249, almost a trinary. And I always let my grandkids, if they want, bring one of their friends over on the youth Saturday, and they can search with them, trying to get some more of their friends involved in this hobby. And a few of their friends have really embraced it. It's a lot of fun. It's something you can do with your child, your grandchild, your niece or nephew. It can be an inexpensive hobby to do. It can become an expensive hobby depending on what you want to buy and put in your collection. But you can go to the bank, get a box of pennies for $25. Bring it home and search it. We average finding 7 to 10 wheat pennies per box. We always keep those. And unless you're looking to fill a Whitman album and collect the entire set, you can keep those 10 wheat cents. You can return the other $24.90 of pennies to the bank, add a dime to it, get you another box, and do it again. A box of pennies, just starting, is going to take you an hour, hour and a half to search. And it keeps the kiddos off the video games, which I think looking for historical treasure is a lot better use of time. And luckily, two of my grandsons at least agree with me. I have another grandson, but he's not old enough yet that I trust he won't eat the coins. But one of these days, hopefully he will be joining us as well. We've only got one star note so far today. Looking for our second star note. Come on. All right, Jim, catch you later. Appreciate you being here, my friend. 31693961. If that was 3169 or 31699613, that would be a radar. The other would be a quad repeater. As is, it's close but no cigar. That could have been a really good bill. Another close one, we will keep this one, 91111718, 4 ones in a row. We like to find those. They do carry a premium above face value. So we do keep our 4 in a row and 5 in a row bills. So we will hang on to that one. I'm starting to get a few finds in this strap. I'd like to see a star note though. Got our one lonely star note over there. I'm also checking the date, looking for older bills. If a miracle happened and I found a silver certificate from like 1957 or earlier, that would be an amazing find. 11554112s, 1s, 5s, 4s, and 2s, not quite a trinary note. But again, a near miss. I'm checking to make sure on each bill that both serial numbers match. There's the same serial number on the lower left of the bill. And I'm looking for their old bills as well. There's an over-inked 9. See how that 9's darker? I only keep them if they're really extreme because they don't carry much value above $1. Love to find a 007, 00707, but I'm a huge James Bond fan, so there's a historical birth date note, 04/25/1757, April 25th of 1757. You can hang on to those, look at that date, see if anything historical happened. If it did, then they'll be worth a little bit of money. Down to last 10 bills of strap number 3 here, and then we'll be moving on to strap number 4. After we do $501 bills, we're going to be searching a full box of $half looking for silver, heirs, proofs, miscellaneous, any kind of goodness. We did a box of $half last night. We found 1 silver coin. Any box with silver in it is a good box. I'm going to be searching the first box from this week's bank pickup. I picked up 7 boxes of $half and do a little prospecting to see how the series of pickups look. We will be doing 5, 6, or 7 boxes on Saturday for the kiddos. We do have a short auction on Saturdays following our hunt. And we've got 17 lots this Saturday that we'll be auctioning off. But getting involved in this hobby can start with just as simple as searching your pocket change. You got a change drawer or change jar at the front of the house like we do. You always throw your change into. That wraps up strap number 3. Dig those out, search through them, look for the special coins, look for the wheat pennies, the silver war nickels, the silver dimes, the silver $half. There can be treasures found in that change jar. I guarantee you, somebody that's been in the stream today has a change jar they have not searched that has a valuable coin in it. Pay with cash. Check your change. I got a $1 star note and change from Sonic just 2 weeks ago. Tombstone's worth any more money? A little bit, Jimmy. And when I catch them, I will keep a tombstone where the first 2 and last 2 numbers are the same. But I'm not finding they're worth as much as some of the other stuff I've been keeping. I'm keeping an eye on the price on eBay because currency values for fancy serial numbers are skyrocketing. So they could, I probably should be keeping them. I presently have not been. I've only been doing this 2 months. But tombstones certainly could be. Now, if I've got a repeater, 4 numbers and 4 numbers that repeat, I'd definitely keep those. But I've been watching every week to see if the value of those are going up on eBay. We're due for a star note. We're in our 4th strap. We found 1 star note. We usually average over 1 star note a strap. So very slow on the star note front, but we do have some really good finds. That 4 5s in a row. That was also a Trinary. Also a gas pump. Also an over-ink number. A really good note. There's an over-ink 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Almost a broken ladder. Broken ladder is using consecutive, all 8 consecutive numbers, but not in numerical order. And if that 9 been an 8 or a 0, that would have been a broken ladder. Sometimes those are a little harder to see. I got to think about those. Do the math, calculate, kick my shoes off. There's a segment of bills that are not in the right order. I knew we'd hit it. We've been lucky so far. Maybe that means there'll be better finds in this. You never know. A little bit of a raised 6. Not extreme enough for me to keep. 1944, 99, 89. Well, it's not, it's got 1s, 4s, 9s, and 8s, so it's not a trinary. Kind of a cool number though. But I'll be sending it back. Love to find another star note. But what I got to do is I got to stop thinking about star notes. And when I stop thinking about star notes, one will pop up. When you least expect it is when it happens. Alright, we have a segment that's facing the wrong way again. At least there's a bunch of them facing the wrong way, like all the rest. So we'll flip those over and search them in the other direction. That's what we'll do. I could sort those out before the stream, but I don't like to maybe get a look ahead at what we're going to find. I want to keep the authenticity as real as I can, and this way we are seeing the finds at the exact same time. 02884822, almost a trinary, but 0s, 2s, 4s, and 8s. Kind of a cool looking number, but not any additional value that I am aware of. Yeah, the more rare upside down notes. Told several of this in the past, but I was a cashier at age 16, and if I kept my drawer where the bills weren't facing all the exact same direction, I got in trouble. Evidently, that's not as big a thing anymore. But even when I put them in my money clip, I have to have them all facing the right direction. We did the other day find consecutive serial numbers on star notes. That was fun. That's only happened twice for me. Again, we've only been doing this for 2 months. But you can sell them as consecutive serial numbers and probably get a little bit of money. There you go. I just had to not think about it. Star note, star note. Where's my star emojis? Where's my star emojis? B00105912. That's a star note, and it is crispy as the day it was printed. That is worth $2 all day long, any day, selling it on eBay. We'll be looking up to see how rare that serial number is, but you gotta like that. Now we got 2 serial numbers out of our 4 straps. Now we're cooking with grease. Do that again. That was fine. Fun and surprising. But we will do it again. And like I said earlier, somebody wrote on my star note. Where's my star emojis? I got another one. It was not a 2013. That last one was a 2021. This one is a 2013. And this one is a B note. So that's one of those we'll be checking specifically to see if it has a twin sister. If so, I hope somebody wrote 79 on it. B 134, 166, 65 star. 2 star notes in the strap, 3 for the hunt now. There is, for all of you members, you do have a star note emoji, brand new, that you can pop out there like Todd just did. Love finding those star notes, and I wonder how many star notes I have spent in my lifetime and had absolutely no clue what I was doing. Or fancy serial numbers. Why did I not take 10 seconds to look at the serial numbers and see if I had anything special? Oh well, all I can do is look at them going forward, and I will. Check your change. People are given weird stuff in change every day. Could be quite valuable. Try to get it so I can have the serial number and the date on here so y'all can see it. We've got about 20 some bills left in strap number 4. And then we'll be going to strap number 5. After we finish the dollars, we will be searching some half dollars. 218-17720. Continue to find some goodness. I have only been doing this for a couple months, and I have fallen in love with looking at the serial numbers of dollar bills. I did talk to them. My other bank's going to get me some $2 bills to search serial numbers. 260-88-883, that's 4 in a row, and it's 4 8s. 8s, 7s, and 0s are the most sought after. So we will be hanging on to that one. It does carry a value above face value. So that's a nice one to have. Just found a $100 bill with the serial number. Does that count? 62621515. Yes, Alexi. Or Alexis. That would be called a four pairs bill. And that will have value above face value. I have found the problem with 4 3s in a row, 4 fills. Did I miss 4 3s in a row? You have less of an audience for buying $100 bills, so they're a little harder to sell. But that does have value above face value for sure as a 4. I see this one with 3 3s and a 4. Oh, I see it. I sure did. I missed one. Paul missed one. Tell you, get in a hurry. Too busy talking. We also had, thank you to Todd. I appreciate that. Bad Paul. Bad Paul. 66333387. How in the world did I miss 4 3s in a row? Duh. Again, that carries value above face value, and we'll carry it. We will keep it. We'll keep it over there with our 4 8s bill. You gotta love that. Thank you to Todd. I almost missed it. Well, I did miss it. I totally missed it. You saved me. Appreciate you doing that. Does happen. It won't surprise me if it happens again. There are so many different combinations to look for. 67060770. I see 0s, 6s, and 7s. That's a trinary note. That is a trinary note, and that carries a value above face value as well. We will be hanging on to that. Those are selling for a premium on eBay. So it's always good to find a trinary note. Let's see if we can find another goodie. This strap is warming up. Warming up. A couple star notes in it. A few trinaries. We are coming to the end of strap 4. After strap 4, we will be searching a full box of half dollars, $500 of half dollars, looking for silver and other goodies. If you're here for the first time, we'd ask you to consider subscribing. We do coin hunt and search for serial numbers on dollar bills, and we put out a lot of content. Our goal is to try to bring more people into this great hobby. It has such a treasure hunting aspect to it. And as I say that, we've got to find. That is a birth date note. 01 January 29th of 2009. So somebody 14 years old out there, born on the 29th of January in 2009. These bills are going for $10 to $20 a piece on birthday notes on eBay. And that is a really good find. Like finding the birthday notes. It's the second one I think we have found today. Gotta find my other stack. Always good to find a birthday note. Hello, Mark Hughes. Good to see you. I have never found a web note yet. And see, I've only found a few bills, even in the right year, to check. I am not finding a lot of old bills at all. Only found a few. Hey, that's what we're looking for right there. Anyone that's just popped in, thanks for coming over. I know that this is popping into the YouTube short feed. We are searching $501 bills for fancy serial numbers or star notes. That one is a star note from the year 2017 Series A, 04884465 with a star. Any note with a star on it is a note that the Federal Reserve has printed to replace bills that are damaged, and they put the star at the end to signify that. And the market for star notes right now is skyrocketing. People are pulling them out of circulation. And on eBay, you can sell this for $2 all day long. Where else can you double your money so easy just by checking your change? Or in this case, I went to the bank and got some straps of $1 bills. And we are finding some goodness. So that's one of the segments of bills that we're looking for. Some of the others are listed at the bottom of the screen. I will show off some examples now of ones we have found in the last week. We've got 100 $1 bills still to search in today's hunt. For anyone that's here for the first time, thanks for being here. We would ask you to consider subscribing. We do put out a lot of content. We put out daily short videos on coin hunting. They download or upload at 9 p.m. every night Central Time. We do live streams of serial number and coin searches Mondays at 9 p.m., Fridays at high noon, Saturdays at 2 p.m. The Saturday streams will hunt 6 or 7 boxes of $50. We've got a streak of 25 Saturday streams in a row finding silver. We have a real party atmosphere in our Saturday streams. I hunt with my 11-year-old now and 13-year-old grandsons. And this week we're giving away all our boxes to people that are watching with someone under 18 years of age, and we do that once a month. This bill is called a broken ladder. If it had been 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that would be a ladder containing significant value above $1. This one though has 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 used only once, but not in order. And we call those, well, the industry calls those broken ladders, and that contains value, a premium above $1. Here's another star note, 0185 0019. Again, they're carrying at least a $2 value. We will be looking these up on mycurrencycollection.com after the stream. That's where you can look up any star note you find, and it will tell you how many they printed of that run. Usually it's a run of 3.2 million. If you run onto one that's less than 3.2 million, they have more value. This one carries just a little bit of value above face. If you look at the last 6, it's raised out of line with the rest of the serial number. That's called a gas pump note or an odometer note, and they do carry a little value above face value. This one's a special find. The bill's not in great shape, but you want to find 7s, 8s, and 0s are the popular numbers. It says 5 7s consecutively in the middle of the bill, and that carries good value above face value. This one has 4 numbers in a row. It's called a quad. We keep anything with 4 numbers in a row or more in a row. That's 4 5s in a row. This one is a very special bill, 3042 3042. That is called a quad repeater. Health and fitness, thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. As a quad repeater, it carries nice value. Nima Tamang just subscribed. If I messed up your name, I'm sorry, but welcome to the PasSpareTime family. This one's also a, we've only found two of these. 9470-0749. The number reads the same front to back as it does back to front. 9470-0749. 9470-0749. That carries a real nice value above face value. This is called a Trinary note. Dasha Anissa Blackinson just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. 5522-5292. These use only three numbers repeated throughout the bill. 5s, 2s, and 9s. They're called a trinary. Had that 9 been a 2 or a 5, it would be called the binary and have even more value. And if you find the unicorn, solid numbers all the way across, all of one number are worth quite a bit of money. This one's called a birthday note, like we just found. 2019-07-17, July 17th of 2019. And birthday notes, Magdal's Knowledge. If I mess that up, I'm sorry, but thanks for subscribing and welcome to PasSpareTime family. Karsten Rudd, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Angela, thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. The app that we use to pop up the new subscribers can't keep up. This new format is under beta, and I'm sorry for that. We do appreciate everyone that has subscribed, and our goal is to get more people involved in coin hunting. How much is 5 7s in a row worth? eBay is your best guide right now, and I was watching quads 4 in a row are going for they're going for around $2 a piece. 5 numbers in a row are going from $5 to $10 a piece. So I would in a nice bill with 5 7s in a row, $5 to $10. If it happens to be a star note on top of that, even more. So, I mean, it's not change your life money, but if you find 8 7s in a row, you probably have a little bit of change your life money. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate it. If you are here for the first time, just like Jerry Turner just did, thank you for subscribing, Jerry, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We'd ask you to consider subscribing. We put out a tremendous amount of content. We do daily short videos where we feature coin hunting or dollar bill serial number searches. They release at 9 p.m. every day. We also do live streams every Wednesday at 9 p.m., every Friday at high noon, and every Saturday at 2 p.m. Those are all Central Time. On Saturday specifically, we hunt 5 to 7 boxes of $50 looking for silver. I hunt with my 13 and 10-year-old grandsons. They helped me get into this hobby. We have a real desire to get more youth involved in this hobby. We have an initiative called Grow the Hobby, and this Saturday we'll be giving away our boxes of $50, opening them for anyone that is watching our stream with someone 18 years of age or younger. They get to keep all their finds, and we give them a Hudson's Collector's Kit named after my grandson that has 9 iconic coins from history. 100-year-old Indian head cent, 100-year-old wheat penny, 1943 steel penny, a buffalo nickel with a full readable date, and yes, you can search a box of nickels and search the rolls with legitimate expectation. El Fusay, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Metal Toy 666, thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. You can have a legitimate expectation of finding a buffalo nickel. We average half a buffalo nickel per box, so every 2 boxes we search, we find a buffalo nickel. We also include in the kit that we give away a V nickel, Liberty V nickel that was minted before the Buffalo nickels, and a 35% silver war nickel minted in the later half of 1942, all of 43, 44, and 45. Also a 90% silver Mercury dime, a 40% silver Kennedy half dollar, and an Ike $1 silver, not silver coin, clad coin, but it is brilliantly uncirculated. We will also be giving all the kiddos a Walking Liberty half dollar, 90%, that has even just a silver melt value of between $9 and $10. We are very blessed to have APMEX, the world's largest seller of coins and coin supplies, that sponsor us on our Grow the Hobby initiative. For them to hook up with our little channel is a really cool deal. And they go to coin shows with us, set up in the booth right next to us, and they give out stuff to kids as well, trying to grow this hobby. So, Chase, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We appreciate it. Hello, the Gambit. I have B37777793. A few numbers off. Hey, that's cool, Gambit. Nice bill. Very nice bill. I have one with 1 6 and 6 zeros, and one with 1 5 and 6 9s. Yes, there were something. Kyle, 6 in a row is gonna. You can look on eBay. Your best source of that. I haven't found a 6 in a row yet. Go to eBay and look for 6 consecutive serial number dollar bills, and you can see what they've been selling for. My guess would be $10 to $20 at least, depending on the shape of the bill. If they're a star note, they're worth more than that, but 6 consecutive starts to get in a really nice value range. So congratulations on those bills. I wish I had a $10,000 bill, but I don't. And if I did, you could have my $10,000 bill, because I don't have any. These are $1 bills. And I'm searching for fancy serial numbers like are listed below. So let's get back to the hunt and see if we can find any star notes, any fancy serial numbers. So far we've got 3 star notes. You can look up your star notes on mycurrencycollection.com. Also, for the questions about coin values, there is a book out there. I bought it last year. That's a standard guide to small size U.S. paper money, 1928 to date, that will help give you some of the values of what you find in it. It's an inexpensive book. It's written by Dean Oakes and John Schwartz. I got this off of Amazon for something under $10, but it is a very good resource to look up paper money values. Doesn't have everything in it, but it does have a wide variety of things in it. And I've only been hunting the dollar bill notes for the last 2 months, so I am still learning. But like a while ago, I missed one with 4 3s, which is kind of hard to do, but Todd saved me. Very easy hobby to get into. Very simply, check your change. Pay in cash as often as you can and check your change. You'll be surprised what you get back in change. Also, you can go to the bank, go to your bank, see if you can, if they'll sell you 100 $1 bills or 25 $1 bills. And you can do what I'm doing, looking through, searching the serial numbers. When you're done, keep the good ones, take the others back, add a few dollars to it, get another 25 or 100, do the same thing. I started this, we've been doing coins for over 3 years, and I started doing these bills because I saw other people doing it, and I saw the values going up to where they were becoming fairly meaningful to keep them. So I got my first 1,000 and searched them, and I thought I might be bored stiff searching serial numbers, because quite honestly, I never thought I would be searching serial numbers on dollar bills. Makes me wonder what all valuable bills I might have spent in the past, but I have fallen in love with it. Myself and my grandsons love hunting boxes of half dollars, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters. Not so much quarters. Quarters hate me. I have a real hard time finding anything valuable in boxes of quarters, but I know a lot of other people do. but I have hunted over 80 boxes of quarters and found 3 silver quarters ever, and 2 of them were in the same box. So quarters and I are on a break right now. We are on a break. And maybe our quarters will improve. The funny thing is, I can search a box of dimes, which a lot of people have a hard time finding silver dimes, and I'm averaging over a silver dime a box. But it doesn't carry over into my quarters. We have searched over 1,600 boxes of half dollars now, usually on Saturdays. Like I said, we have a streak right now of 25 Saturday streams in a row, finding at least 1 silver. Found 16 silver a couple streams ago, I think 6 last week. And we average 1.25 silver per box. If you find a 40% silver, just the melt value is worth between $3 and $4. 40% silver would be a silver between 1970 and 1965. Any silver dollar between any half dollar between 1970 and 1965. A 90% silver is any 1964 or older, and they have a melt value between $9 and $10. So you can make a little money, and those aren't even the valuable coins really that you can find hunting a box of half dollars. You can find air and variety coins. We have found a bunch. You find a 1974D double die obverse, where the obverse, the die was damaged and the markings on the coin are different. Those are worth a minimum of $15 each, and we have found over 500 of those. We have given away over 500 of those that we have found. And we have found some of those that are actually in mint state that are worth $60 to $100. And they've been out there in circulation for 50 years, so that's pretty cool to be able to do that. Alright, I'm going to leave you all right there for a minute, and I'm going to take a little break to go to the little boy's room, and I will be right back. I will leave you looking at that number, seeing if you can make anything out of it. I could not. Alright, sorry about that. Let's get through this last strap and see if we can find any more goodness. Take a sip of water. $3 Morgan silver dollars. Morgan silver dollars? Any Morgan silver dollar The minimum that a Morgan silver dollar is worth is going to be $30, and that is if it is in ratty, nasty shape. And depending on the date, they can be worth, the date and shape, they can be worth thousands of dollars. Morgan silver dollars is 0.773 troy ounces of silver. 0.773 troy ounces of silver, and silver is selling for a spot price of around $23.80 today, I think. This is the 5th band, John. This is the, oh, they look brand new. Well, Vicky, I tell you where you can go. You can go to pcgs.com and you can click on the price guide, and then you can go down and click on under the dollar coins, the Morgan coins, find the year that they are. If they look brand new, I mean, if they look like they were just minted yesterday and they've not been cleaned, coins are graded on a scale of 1 to 70. And anything that is over 60 is considered mint state. So I would start looking at the mint state 60 values if they look like they're brand new and don't have a lot of bang marks and stuff on them. And it's hard to find Morgans that are worth that are higher graded than MS64, though they do exist. But you look at the date and go look at the MS60 to MS64 range. If you want to take a shot at grading it yourself, PCGS has something called photo grade, and they have a picture of each denomination, each coin, specifically in this case Morgans, where you can look at pictures of Morgans and compare them to yours, and you can figure out which one yours looks the most like, and you can grade it yourself. That's what I do. I can usually get within a grade or two on it, but the grade or two is quite a bit of difference in value between an MS62 and an MS64, but still it will give you a range of what the value may be. Morgan dollars are my very favorite coin. I have a bunch sitting right next to me. These are not in mint state, but I just bought these, and I use these for the giveaway on our triple play. If anyone finds a silver dime, silver half dollar, and a star note in their search, and they've donated $75 for the search that day, they win one of my raw Morgan dollars. Yeah, Vicky, I have learned so much by using the photo grade on PCGS.com. It really does help out. Almost a trinary, 25119, 159, 2 5s, wait a minute, 2 5s and 1s? It's not almost a trinary, Paul. It is a trinary. 2511, 9159, only using 9s, 5s, 1s, and 2s. It's back to what I thought originally. It's not a trinary. It uses 4 numbers, that first 2. 2519. Oh well. Thought for a minute we had something. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. No attention. I tried to do 2,000 of these one night in a row. And somewhere between 1,500 and 2,000 $1 bills, searching the serial numbers, I lost my ability to focus and discern the difference in numbers. I had to stop. So for me, there's a limit for how many you can do in a row, and doing this, talking, filming at the same time, I'm still getting used to. So forgive me when I make a mistake. We've been doing these for about 2 months. It is fun. I think it's fun. It's probably not everybody's cup of tea. And I can make a little money doing it. I can get a good collection of coins going. And serial number dollar bills. I will sell some of these occasionally on our auctions on Saturdays after our live streams, and pass along some of the good finds to you that are wanting to add to your collection, and do it a lot cheaper than you can find them on eBay or anywhere else. We got about a little less than half of our 5th strap left. I'd like to find a couple more star notes, or just a real fancy serial number would be awesome as well. We will be searching a box of half dollars after this. Prospecting from this week's box pickup. I picked up 7 boxes of half dollars. I haven't opened any of those yet. Seeing if there's any signs of goodness in the box pickup. Sometimes if one of the boxes has a lot of good finds, that means that the others are likely to have a bunch of good finds as well, but it doesn't always work out that way. That, I know without doubt, is not only a trinary, it is 4 pairs. That is an awesome note right there. It is absolutely treasure hunting, Vicky Carey. It absolutely. Yeah, that one would probably be 25 to 40 grade, Vicky. Maybe a VF 25. 80, 70, 70, 80. 4 pairs, trinary, only using 8s, 7s, and 0s. That's a $5 plus bill right there. That's a good one. Definitely a keeper. Just like the way it looks. And how many times maybe did I spend a bill like that? Which kind of makes me sad. Very sad. But that's a good one. That's what we're looking for. That's why we do this, looking for the improbable. Because you never know what you might find in here. Like this is missing a 5 from being a broken ladder. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, but a second 4 and a second 2. That could have been a broken ladder. That would have been nice, using 8 different numbers, but not in numerical order. I'd love to find a real ladder using 8 different numbers in order, because those have a really good value. Vicky, we love to do this I love to do it with my 11-year-old and 13-year-old grandsons, and it keeps them off of mindless video games, which I like mindless video games myself. We do some of that, but there's too much of a good thing there. Thank God there weren't the video game options when I was growing up that there are now, and Pong wasn't. There's only so many hours you could play Pong. But they both are accumulating quite the coin collection. And we've just gotten into searching these serial numbers, and Hudson's really into it, 13-year-old. So he's enjoying keeping them. I bought some currency books to put these in. There's a past birthday note, 0517 of 1881. I don't think anyone in here is that old, so I'm not even going to ask. 0101 1962. You sure there is? I'm looking for 1102 1963 because that's my birth date, but that is a legitimate serial number, Vicky, and it's one that would exist in every series of numbers they've printed. You just got to find it. Yeah, you can look up fancy serial numbers on eBay and look at the values they're going for right now. When I looked it up before deciding to do this, I was surprised, and the values have gone up since then. There we go. Another 4 pairs, Bill, and 4 8s in a row, and a trinary. 17178888. That has 3 things going for it. 4 pairs, 17178888. A quad, 8888. That is, you gotta like that. And the Trinary, 1s, 7s, and 8s. That's another and that thing is crispy as the day it was made. That is carrying some value. I like that one a lot. So, light on star notes, but we are having some really cool finds. Only got 2 or 3 bills left here, and then we'll look up our star notes, and then we'll hunt the $50. Last one. All right, that is going to wrap up the serial number aspect of this hunt, except I'm going to look up the star notes we found. I've got those right here. We ended up with 4 star notes out of our 5 straps, a little less than 1 per strap today. 2017A, 2013, 2021, and a 2013. So what I am going to do is I'm going to pull up the website that is the Star Note Lookup. It is not there. There it is. This is called mycurrencycollection.com. While I'm doing this, I cannot see the chat. I guess I could move this up here and I could see the chat. I'll do that. Check all my birthday notes, but you don't. Aw, man. One day I'll go through all the ones I found in NC Prospectors because I am getting a bunch. Star notes, Vicky. Let me go back to this screen. Star notes, instead of having a second letter at the end of the note, they've got a star. And they still have the 8 serial numbers and the letter to begin. Star notes are printed when the mint has damaged bills or mistakes on a printing and they need to print replacement notes. So they destroy those, and then to indicate that these are a replacement note, they put the star at the end of it. Usually they're in runs of 3.2 million, but sometimes they're in shorter runs. If they're in a shorter run than 3.2 million, they carry more value. Also, if it has a fancy serial number, it carries more value. But right now, star notes are highly in demand. People are going crazy over them. And on eBay, any star note, a $1 bill star note that's in decent shape is selling for on eBay all day long for $2 a piece. So you want to keep any star note you find. So that is the story behind star notes. And there is a website called mycurrencycollection.com that we're going to look at here, right there, where you can go and you can look up your star notes and it will tell you how many were in the run of that star note. You go in here, the $1 is correct, the 2021 is correct. I will key in the star note. It is a B00105-912 star. I'll hit enter. Oh, it's a good one. That's a good one. Down here, it's only a 500,000 run size. It was printed in sheets, not in individual bills, so these had to be cut. And you can see down here, there's this little pointer. Usually it's pegged over here to the left, saying less rare. This one's out here in getting into the little bit of the heat zone. Hello, Fleabag, good to see you. So a run of only 500,000. I have a special envelope for those lower runs, so we will hang on to that one and be very happy we found it. That does increase the value of it because it's in a short run. The next one I'm going to look up is a 2017 A series. And this one is a G04884465 star. Dyslexia Paul 4465 star. That one is a run of 3.2 million. That's more of what we would expect. That is the normal run size on these. Silent Silver Stacker, I found one that said 60,000. One of the first ones I found was only 60,000, but 500. I found 500,000. I found 250,000. So nice to find the more rare ones. Now let's check. The last two are 2013s. And the cool thing about some of the 2013s, and hopefully we find one, but in 2013, all bills in the U.S. are printed in either Fort Worth, Texas, or Washington, D.C., and all bills are supposed to have unique serial numbers. In 2013, Fort Worth and Washington, D.C. messed up, and they both printed the same serial numbers on a run of bills. And if you happen to find one of those, you try to find the twin sister, and if you can put those two together, you've got thousands of dollars. Incorrect serial number, B13720. Oh, I left a 0 out. That's not going to work. Unfortunately, this is not one of those and has a run size of 3.2 million. If you're keying in the numbers on this website, mycurrencycollection.com, yes, they do, Vicky. Though the like $100 star note that's crispy, that's just a regular serial number, may have a value of like $110, but your market is really limited on who you can sell to. So they're harder to get rid of, and with eBay fees and shipping and insurance, they're not as worth it. Just started you on a quest. All right, we've got one more to look up. It's also a 2013. Welcome to everyone popping in from the YouTube short feed. We appreciate you. We have just completed a search of 500 $1 bills looking for fancy serial numbers. I am now checking the 4 star notes we found to look and see how rare they may be. This is 3.2 million run, and it is less rare. So we did find one that only had a run of 500,000, and that is cool. That is cool. So we appreciate you being here. We are a coin hunting and dollar bill serial number searching channel, and we put out a ton of content. I will show you some of the examples of dollar bills, fancy dollar bills that we have found recently. So you know what we've just done, and we're getting ready to hunt a box of half dollars looking for silver proofs, air coins, etc. But here are some of the fancier bills we have found just in the last 2 weeks. This is a 2019, you look at the serial number, 2019 0717. Sean Nolan, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. We would ask everyone to consider subscribing and joining our family. But this one is 0717, July 17th of 2019. That's called a birth date note. And these things are going for $10 to $20 on eBay right now. You know anyone born July 17th of 2019? A lot of people like to collect the year they were born. This also could have been 2019 1707, would still be a birthday note, or 0717 2019. We do put out a lot of content. We do daily short videos that release at 9 p.m. Central on coin hunting, showing off our finds. We do live streams every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central, high noon Friday Central, and 2 p.m. Central on Saturdays. That's our big stream. That's when I hunt with my 13 and 10-year-old grandsons. and we hunt 5 to 7 boxes of $50, looking for silver and other goodies in the boxes. We're on a streak of 25 Saturday streams in a row where we have found silver, and we are trying to get that to 26 this Saturday. We're also giving all our boxes away to kids that are hunting or viewing our live stream Saturday with a parent, a grandparent, an uncle or aunt, a guardian. Those are all spoken for right now, but we do that every month, and you can enter for the month of April just by sending me an email that you want to watch with your youngster, and we will give you all the finds that we find in your box, plus we will give you a collector's kit of 9 iconic coins from U.S. history, including 3 of them that have silver content, at least 2 that are over 100 years old, and a 90% silver Walking Liberty $50 will be one of them. This note, 5522 5292, is what we call a trinary. It's using only 3 numbers, 5s, 2s, and 9s. Paul Passanen? Sorry if I messed that up, Paul. Thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. This is considered a trinary, only using 3 different numbers. They carry a premium above face value. This is a special note, 9470-0749. Do you see what's special about it? It reads the same forwards and backwards. 9470-9470. These are called radar notes. Radar notes carry significant value above face value. We'd love to find those. It's another special one. We don't find that often. It's called a quad repeater. 3042, 3042. The same 4 numbers repeated. These also carry value above face value. 4 5s in a row, called a quad, B15, 555, 810. We hang on to any bill that has 4 in a row or more in a row. This one we really loved finding. This one has 7 in a row. All in currency collection. Good to see you. Don't worry about it. We're glad you're here. 5 7s in a row. And one thing about these 7s, 8s, and 7, 8s, and 0s are the popular numbers to find. This bill is not in great shape. It is in bad shape. But when you find 5 7s in a row, even in this condition, it carries a value above face value. Finding 6 in a row is worth even more. 7 in a row is worth even more. And if you happen to find the unicorn of 1 solid number all the way across, you got a chunk of money coming your way. Treat it with care. This bill right here is not as rare and doesn't carry quite as much value. But if you look at the last 6, it is raised. It is out of alignment with the rest of the serial number. That is called a gas pump or an odometer bill. And these do carry a little value above face value. What I'm doing is putting sets together of all 10 numbers that are possible to be raised as a gas pump, and then we'll be selling those on our auctions that we do after our Saturday streams that start at 2 p.m. This is a star note. We're always looking for star notes. The stars at the end indicating it's a replacement bill for damaged bills. Star notes are going crazy in value right now. They're highly collectible. If you get a fancy serial number and a star note at the same time, you really got something. But any star note on eBay right now, and I keep referring to eBay because this is new enough, that's where most of them are being sold. And you can go and see what people are selling these for. And any dollar star note, Luke, for you, thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Any star note, dollar star note, is carrying a value of at least $2 right now, and you can sell them for $2 on eBay all day long. I know that's not a lot of money, but you're doubling your money, and that's always nice. We've only found a few of these. This is called a broken ladder. If this had numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row, that would be called a ladder, and that's worth quite a bit of money. This is a broken ladder. It's got the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's called a broken ladder, using 8 different numbers, but not in numerical order. And these do carry a premium above face value as well. So when we find a star note, we go to the website mycurrencycollection.com and we look up the rarity of the star note and see how many were printed. Usually it's 3.2 million is an average run. One of the ones we found today was a run of only 500,000, which makes it more rare and worth a little bit more money. What we're going to do now is we're going to open a box of $half, and we are going to search that box of $half. A lot of people will have the question, where do you get your coins and bills to search? Hello, Chernobyl Hobley. I remember you for sure. Chernobyl Hobie. Said your name wrong. Sorry. Glad to have you. We have a relationship with a couple of our local banks. And if you're in a real small town, this may be hard to do, but if you're in a medium to bigger size town, you can usually find a bank that will sell you or order for you coins to search. So every week I go into my bank and pick up last week's order and I place an order for the following week. They order them from the Fed for me. Loomis delivers them to them. I go pick them up and I repeat. But I get $half boxes every week. They're $500 a piece. I search them, I return them, I buy more. We get dime boxes every week, nickel boxes, penny boxes, and occasionally quarter boxes, but I'm on break with quarters right now because they're not being nice to me. I'm not finding very many quarters. I just picked up $3,001 bills to search serial numbers yesterday. Every Saturday we will search 5 to 7 of these boxes. Our streams start at 2 p.m. The boxes we get are wrapped by NH String & Sons, and you can tell because they're the only one with little holes in the back of the box where you can look through and you can peek to see if you see anything fancy. Paul's eyesight isn't that great, so you'll see I'll be using a desktop magnifying glass to search these, but grandson Hudson can look through these holes, and sometimes he'll see a silver coin or a proof coin and know there's going to be one in there. For me, I got to do it the hard way. I have to open the box. We do average finding 1.25 silver a box, but that doesn't mean we find silver in every box. I would say that easily 40 to 6, let's say 55% of boxes don't have silver in them. But we will find boxes. Our best box has had 123 silver in it. Our worst boxes have none. You never know how much you're going to find. Last Saturday we found 6. The Saturday before we found 16. You just never know how many you're going to find. Swiss for the word garlic. I called you Chernobyl garlic. I'm sorry about that. Apologies. Hobie is your second name. Cool. I'm glad you're here. You look at every single coin and dollar individually, or you quickly scan. Alexander, what I'm going to be doing, and you'll see it on $half, on everything but dimes and quarters, on everything but dimes specifically, I look at every single coin, every single bill. No quick scan. I'm looking at it in detail. I'm looking at the date. I'm looking at the mint mark. On dimes, I just look at the edge of the coin because there's nothing else in a dime roll worth much except for the silver dimes, and you can usually find those by the edge of the dime. On $half, you can usually find silver by the edge of the $half, and there's sometimes I will search $half just by the edge, just looking for silver. But on our Saturday streams, we search every coin because I'm also looking for proof coins, which is any coin with an S mint mark. I'm looking for air coins. I'll specifically be pulling the 1974 D mint marks out, and I'll be searching those for what's called the double die obverse. And it's a variety that makes that coin go from a 50-cent value to at least a $15 value. I'll be looking at all the 82Ps as I go through, looking for, and the reverse of it, looking to see if the initials of the designer, the FG, is there. Because if the FG is missing, it has value. It is a variety. There are air coins on 1971, 72, 73, 74, 77s, 82s that have value. If I would search every single coin for those airs in this format of a videoed stream, we would be here forever. So I searched the 73Ds that are really nice for the air on that coin, the variety, and I searched the 74Ds. But we will also, like I said, be looking for proofs, miscellaneous, and who knows what we might find. We always do give our box a little blessing with Benjamin Franklin. We do find occasionally a Benjamin Franklin $50 in the boxes we search. If you don't know what a Benjamin Franklin $50 looks like, it is the $50 that was minted before the Kennedy $50. They stopped minting them in 1963, had Benjamin Franklin on it and the Liberty Bell on the back. We will find those. Any $50 before 1964 and before is 90% silver. This is our little Benjamin Franklin bust. And then I got my lucky piggy bank. I got a piggy bank exactly like this copper piggy bank when I was born from my dad's best friend. And he gave it to me upon my birth. And my great-grandfather gave me my first ever coin was a Morgan dollar. And that Morgan dollar lived in my piggy bank and is still in it. It's in the other room. So I bought one of these each for all of my 4 grandkids and gave them their first Morgan dollar, and I got one extra to have here in the coin room with me. So we're going to see what we can find. That one came through okay, all in currency. No, I apologize that you're getting booted out of the chat. Now that's twice that's happened. I'm not sure what's happening to all in currency. I'm not sure. That's controlled by the computer. That's not any of us doing anything. And I should have said to start, any of the people in the chat that are a blue color, they are moderators of this channel. They work together with me to help this going, keep me organized, keep us moving, help people in the chat. Anyone that's in green is a member of our channel, and you can become a member of our channel for as little as 99 cents a month. And there are extra perks that come with being a member of our channel. What I do when I open this is I'm looking for anything shiny, super shiny, that might be a proof coin. This one sticks out as super shiny, but it's a 1996, and for some reason we get beautiful 1996s here all the time. This one looks a little discolored. I will pull this down and see if I can see the date. It is not silver. It is, I can't tell what the date is. 1990. It is a 1990. Sometimes if you have one in here that's silver, the silver look a lot different. Let me get out a silver coin here. Oh, not that one. Not that one. We'll get out a 1969 40%er. And if that was there, you can see how it looks a lot whiter, lighter in color. So we like to open a box and have what we call an ender, where there's a silver coin on the end, because that means we got silver in the box. I do not see this out of this box, so I'm going to slide this box over. I'm going to retrieve my eyeballs. My eyeballs are a desktop magnifying glass that I need to use to be able to clearly see the dates as I search. And it's got its own light on it. And you can see what I'm looking through. I'm looking through that as I search the coins. If I do this right, you won't be able to see that on the screen, because I'm going to bring you guys down here, and hopefully you can see what I'm seeing as I do the search. Let's see how this goes. I'm still learning this format. I have a very small area that I have to film in so that you're able to see it. Let me take this off the screen and let me put this on the screen. Then I can make this a little bigger, and that'll give you an idea of what we are looking for during this hunt. We are looking for anything silver, any proof coins, any not intended for circulation, not issued for circulation coins. There are 50 rolls of 20 half dollars in each box of half dollars. In 2002 through 2021, all of the coins, half dollars, they did not make for business strike. They only made them to sell in mint sets, so you had to pay a premium and buy those straight from the U.S. Mint. So if we find one of those, that means somebody broke it out of their collector's set and spin it. And they don't really carry a lot of value above 50 cents, but they are hard to find to complete your collector's books. If you buy a Whitman book or a Dansko album to complete those. And we do pull those to the side and consider them finds. And if someone's in need of any of those for their book, we'll usually sell them to them at face value plus shipping if they're interested. But I'm going to be going through, opening these up. And let's move you back a little bit this way. Alright, that's what I'm looking for. If there's a silver in there, usually I will find it from the edge. About a dime a dozen. And then I lay them out, and I go through, flip them over face first, and I check the date on each one. If the date is something I'm interested in, I'll make sure and check the mint mark. I also listen to the coins as I flip them over, because we have found several coins that are what you call magic coins. They've been hollowed out on the inside, and they have a different reverse on the inside part. The back of the coin is different. They're called magic coins, and they carry a $10 to $15 value. We'd like to find those. We also have found several coins that the mint messed up, and they, instead of using the right planchet to make the coin, they used the wrong one. We will find a bunch of 1972s that they used quarter stock instead of half dollar stock to make the to mint the coin. And after doing this for a long time, 1,600 boxes, as I'm going through, if I find one of those, we will, I'm going to look something up real quick. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to look something up. I can hear a difference when I find one that might have been minted on the wrong stock. So we will weigh that coin, because a clad half dollar should weigh 11.3 grams. And we have found many that weigh light, will weigh 10.3 grams that are 1972. That typically means they were made on quarter stock. We also have found a few coins that were 9.3 grams. We have one in for grading right now that we're waiting to see what PCGS says about it and what it is made of. All right, that's what I wanted to see. What's a D-Benji? A D-Benji. Well, I'll tell you what a Benji is. I'll show you one. I just showed him a second ago, but I will show this. We call these Benjis, Benjamin Franklin's. That is a Benjamin Franklin half dollar. And the Benjamin Franklins will have a no mint mark, which means they were minted in Philadelphia. If they have a D mint mark back here above the Liberty Bell, that would be minted in Denver. So that would be a D Benji. Those are made of 90% silver, and just silver melt value, those are worth $9 to $10. And if they're in good shape, their numismatic value to a coin collector may be much higher. If you got any questions, please ask. We have a lot of very knowledgeable people. Appreciate the likes. Hit that thumbs up button. We appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing, checking us out. We provide a lot of content on a weekly basis. We do daily short videos of coin hunting just like this, where we're showing off things we have found in pennies, nickels, dimes, even quarters sometimes, and half dollars. Those release at 9 p.m. every evening. We do weekly live streams on Saturdays at 2, Fridays at noon, Wednesdays at 9 p.m. All of those are Central Time. You should consider turning on the bell notification for all, and then you'll get notified when we go live or when we release new content, because we also do full-length coin hunting videos. Hudson and I like to do what we call a nickel box battle, where we both open our own nickel box, and we have assigned a point system to the nickels for what you find, and we have a little battle to see who can get the most points and win. And Hudson usually beats me. Don't know why. Probably because he picks the boxes. That's a coin someone has drilled a hole in to wear as a necklace, and I find way too many of those. I don't think they get worn as a necklace very often. It's a shame to damage a coin. If you're going to wear it as a necklace, that's fine, but we have found hundreds, if not thousands, of those with a hole drilled in it. Hey Jesse, good to see you. Molly Wobbles, good to see you. Anyone else that snuck in and I missed you, I'm sorry. My dad's an avid coin collector. We have coins that are worth money, though I just pop in and say hi. Well, Joy, thanks for being here. I appreciate that. We love this hobby. It's a great hobby. I'm doing it with my grandchildren, and it's one you can do with your kids, with your grandkids. It can be done very inexpensively. And my grandkids are getting quite the coin collection, and it keeps them off the video games. And they will sit here with me on a Saturday and hunt coins and stream for 5 hours. And anyone wondering what to do with kids, grandkids, you got company coming over, go to the bank, get you a box of pennies, $25. Most banks will sell you pennies, or at least rolls of pennies to search. You can then search those. If you only want to keep your wheat pennies you find, that's fine, although there are a lot of other valuable coins in a penny box you can find. We average 7 to 10 wheat cents a box of pennies. Keep your 10 wheat cents, return the other $24.90 to the bank, throw a dime in with it, get you another box, you can do it again. Or if your company's gone or the grandkids aren't coming over, just get your $24.90 back, and you've spent a dime for, if you first start hunting a penny box, it is going to take you at least an hour and a half to hunt a penny box. Do a little competition to see who can find the most wheat cents, and you can have a lot of fun. That's how we started out, and then we ended up getting the Whitman albums and the Dansko albums and keeping our pennies, trying to complete an entire album. We're missing 2 pennies from completing our Lincoln Cent album. We're missing 1 Buffalo nickel. We are complete on Kennedy half dollars. We're complete, other than 1 coin. No, we're complete on Walking Liberties. We are complete on Benjamin Franklin's. We're working on a Morgan dollar set, and we're down to 13 to 15 that are pretty expensive to get, but we're trying to add one a year. But it's a great hobby. So if you're here, if you've popped over from the shorts feed, welcome. We're glad to have you here. We coin hunt. We just completed earlier hunting 500 $1 bills and searching for fancy serial numbers. Right now we are hunting a full box, $500 box of half dollars. I'm specifically looking for silver. I'm also looking for any proof coins, any air coins. I'm pulling all the 1974 D coins to the side. I will specifically, there was a little different sound, but it wasn't anything. I'm specifically looking for the double die obverse on the 74 Ds. So I would ask you consider subscribing, checking it out. We do daily short videos on coin hunting. We go live minimum of 3 times a week. Wednesdays at 9 p.m., Fridays at noon, and Saturdays at 2 p.m., all Central Time. This Saturday, on Saturdays we usually do 5 to 7 boxes of half dollars. And this Saturday and once a month, we have an initiative called Grow the Hobby, Grow Our Hobby, where we're trying to get more people and specifically more kiddos involved in this hobby. This Saturday, and we do it once a month, we give away all of our boxes to any adult that is watching our stream live with someone 18 years of age or younger. You sign up by emailing me. This Saturday's stream is full, but we will be doing it again in April and then every month. We hunt the box for the parent and child. All the finds get shipped to the parents. Any silver, any of the air coins, any proofs. And we also give out what we call a Hudson's Collector's Kit, which is 9 iconic coins from U.S. history. It's got a Eisenhower dollar that is in brilliantly uncirculated condition. It is a 40% silver Kennedy half dollar, a 90% silver Mercury dime, a 35% silver war nickel minted in the end of 1942, all of 43, 44, and 45. We give out a buffalo nickel, and yes, it is possible to still find buffalo nickels. I love buffalo nickels. We average finding half a buffalo nickel in every box of nickels that we search. We give out a Liberty V nickel, which is the nickel that was minted before the buffalo nickel and can be 100 years old. We also give out a Indian head cent that will be over 100 years old, a 1909 to 1919 wheat cent that is over 100 years old, and a 1943 steel penny to every one of the kiddos in a nice velour bag. And we also give them a Walking Liberty 90% silver half dollar. And that itself has just silver content value between $9 and $10. The Hudson's Collector's Kit of 9 coins has about a $25 value. We take those to coin shows when we go, and people that come visit our booth and have a kiddo with them, we will give them one for free. We have given out now over 500 Hudson's Collector's Kits. We take any money we get as super chats or in membership fees, and we reinvest it right back in our channel so that we can do these things and grow this hobby. And it is a fun hobby. It's one that I do with my grandchildren. They sit here and stream with me on Saturdays for 5 hours. It's one that we drew the interest of APMEX. APMEX is the largest seller of coin and coin supplies. and they sponsor us on our Grow the Hobby initiative. They attend coin shows with us and will set up in the booth next to us, and they will give out things to the kiddos that come as well. And also, we have a dedicated link where you can go check out AppMex. And if you purchase anything, we do receive some compensation. But also, we have one of the very few discount codes for AppMex just for our channel. It's called Grow the Hobby. If you buy anything from AppMex, you can use our Grow the Hobby discount code, and you can save $5 on any order of $50 or more. If you're clever about that and catch silver at like 99 cents over spot, and spot value of silver right now is around $23.50, $23.80 earlier today, I think. You can actually buy silver real close to spot, or occasionally even under spot, which that's not a bad deal. Watch your ears, I'm going to dump some coins. But we appreciate y'all being here. We'd ask you to consider subscribing, turning on the bell notifications so that you get notified when we are live, or when we drop a new video of coin hunting so you can see it. You get the notifications when we're doing things like the kids giveaway. That is our first find, a 2002D. In 2002 is the first year that they stopped releasing $50 as business strikes, and they only made them in collector sets, or you could buy them in bulk from the mint. The only way that ended up in circulation is someone bought it as a collector set, and they broke it open and somebody spent it. Somebody's loss is our gain. They don't carry much value above face value. The ones in perfect shape carry a little value above face value. But it helps be able to fill the spots if you're trying to complete an album, because they're not easy to find all of them. On Saturdays, we also do a 10 to 15 lot auction at the end of our coin hunt. We'll be doing that this Saturday. We have a 17 lot auction. We try to sell things as inexpensively, or at least start the bid as inexpensively as we can. Where the price ends up, I guess, is up to the bidders to pass along any good deals we get, any cool finds we've had. We will include some of our fancy serial numbers in the auction this Saturday, if anyone is interested in those. And if you want to tune in on Saturday, you'll get to see my 11-year-old grandson and 13-year-old grandson on the hunt, opening the coins, having a good time. Kind of like a party every Saturday. As a matter of fact, if we happen to find silver in this box, and we're off to a very slow start, we have a little song we play called the Hootenanny if we happen to find a silver. Last night we did a box, we found one silver, 1967. So hoping we find some silver in this box, because boy, that is worn out. Sometimes we'll find a coin that is really worn and we'll call it a pocket coin or a worry coin. People will have a lucky coin that they will carry around with them, and they'll rub it in their pocket. And if somebody's had one of those for years and years and years, and it eventually ends up back in circulation, it will be rubbed down to about nothing. Teacher, no silver yet. Slow start. Hello, Ezekiel. Welcome. Well, thank you, Abbott. I appreciate that. This is a hobby you can get into inexpensively. It is a lot of fun. You can make a little money. You can get yourself a good coin collection. And it is something to do to pass the time. I really enjoy it. We've only been doing it a little over 3 years. We didn't start out having a goal to be streaming this and have a YouTube channel, but my grandkids wanted to start streaming and doing videos, and we did. And we feel blessed to be able to do that, and feel like it. The people we have met in this coin hunting community, great people, friendly people, willing to help you and teach you. And it's been a lot of fun. We fell in love with it. I did not know that you could search a box of nickels, a roll of nickels still, with the hope of legitimately finding a Silver War nickel or a Buffalo nickel, but we do it every week. Didn't know you could find silver in the $50 boxes still, let alone possibly a Benjamin Franklin from 1963 or earlier $50. Didn't even know what a Walking Liberty $50 was. Didn't know that all dimes from 1964 and earlier are silver, and they are findable in your change or in boxes or rolls of dimes. I knew nothing about fancy serial numbers on dollar bills and how popular they have become. If you see a shiny one occasionally, I'm finding 2021s, 2022s, and 2023s. From 2002 to 2020, the mint only made like 2 or 3 million $50, and they were all in collector's kits. So those are the ones we call not intended for circulation, and that carry a little extra value and are prettier coins. Then the mint for some reason started making a bunch of more and not just selling them in collector's kits. They started releasing them in full boxes, and specifically in 2023 they minted 50 million $50. I do not know why. That would be like 10 times any year previous, or most years previous. So at some point, the market is going to be flooded with full boxes of 2023. Some of my friends are already getting those. Luckily, we have not yet. But it's going to be hard to find rolls to search for a while till we chew through all those. The silver that we will or won't find in these rolls, it's not like it's set out there and waiting for us to find it. There is more silver coming into the market every day as people spend silver coins or take them to the bank, put them through the coin counter or deposit them. And then if we can be lucky enough to be the ones that get the box those are in, you could occasionally get a box that may have 100 or more silver coins in it. We call that a collection dump, where somebody has taken their collection and taken it back to the bank and got face value for it instead of selling it to somebody for what it was really worth. We may be, teacher, I'm rooting for you, my brother. Grandpa used to have a lot of old coins, don't know where they went, but they were pretty rare, he told me. Well, Abbott, you might want to do a little research, because those found old coin collections are definitely going to be worth money. And I buy old coin collections from people from time to time, and you know, there's always something in there that ends up being worth $20, $50, $100 that surprises the person. Treasure Hog, one of our lead members that helps me out on a lot of stuff, and I bought a big collection that was turned in to a charity, and they didn't know what to do with it, so we bought it off of them. That was thousands of dollars of really cool coins, and we sold a lot of those on our auctions on Saturdays. So always keep your eye open for those collections, and if you got your grandparents, parents, ask them, get them out, look them up. You want to know the value, go to pcgs.com, use their photo grade system if you want to compare it to the different numbers. There's a numerical rating system for coins between 1 and 70, with a 70 being perfect and a 1 being poor. and you can get an idea of what quality it is, and then you can look at PCGS price guide and you can get an idea of what it's worth. Now the PCGS price guide is on the high side. It's really the retail value, so it's not what you'd be able to sell it in. All in currency, I'm sorry that Streamlabs keeps doing that to you. I do not know why. It has happened before, but I do not know why. Because that is a perfectly good comment. All in currency collecting, did I meet you in Tulsa? I hope I did, and I'm sorry I don't remember you. And I'm sorry your comments keep getting deleted. We met so many people. We've been to the last 3 Tulsa coin shows. If you're near Tulsa, Oklahoma, they have the YouTube coin show where they invite a lot of the YouTubers that provide content to come to a coin show, where there's also dealers selling coins. And we have a lot of people come in to visit that we have met only online. We've had people drive across the country to attend these, and it's really cool to get to meet people. Posting links. Well, that's not a link, all in currency collecting, so I don't know why it's giving you that message. Again, I apologize. There's nothing I can do about it, but that looks nothing like a link, so I don't know what Streamlabs is thinking today. But evidently it's picking on you. We have searched half the box. We have found one not intended for circulation. Several 1974Ds we will check for the variety, but no silver and nothing fancy yet. So hopefully we wander on to something good. This is the boxes, this week's pickup I entitled the Kids boxes 1 through 7. This is Kids box 3. And the first one of this week's pickup that we have opened, prospecting it, hoping to find some silver to give us an idea what the other boxes will look like. And thus far, not real good. All right, Abbott. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the bot. The bot does not like all in currency for some reason today. And it's misinterpreting the messages, and that is just weird, although it has happened before. And sometimes it's somebody's name, and that must be, for some reason, what it is. You may need a name change. I don't know if you have that problem in any other chats or not, but it is, something is triggering it. And I just have the basic settings on it, plus a bunch of words I have banned, and you're not using any of those words, because the most offensive thing you got in your chat is the, and that's not real super offensive, although people can get offended pretty easily these days. You never know. Paul is a much slower searcher than Grandson Hudson. When you see Grandson Hudson doing this on a Saturday, you got the vision and dexterity that's much better than mine, and he can rip through these coins in a hurry. If you're wondering why some of these are marked with a black magic marker, well, the reason is somebody out there that searches these has searched that coin for the variety that exists on the 71. And they don't want to have to search it again if they get that same coin in their box, so they're marking it up and making it ugly. And I really wish they wouldn't do that, because last I checked they weren't making any more 71s. And it doesn't take that long to search them. Alright, we've got 22 rolls left. Let's find a little goodness. We need to find a little goodness. Hello, Vincent. Good to see you. Welcome. We are looking for silver and not finding any. We have found one NIFC, and some 74D DDO candidates, and that is it thus far. And that does happen. Say around half the boxes-ish don't have silver in it, but we do average more than 1 silver per box. And sometimes you don't find silver, you find what we call rad clad. Watch your ears, I'm going to dump some $50 and find some cool air and variety coins. Alright, All in Currency, I'm sorry I don't remember you. I'm sure. Come see me this year. I've already got our hotel reserved. They're moving the Tulsa show down to the Southern Hills area. And I guess they've got a new center down there, and it's supposedly going to be a lot better facility, a much better location than downtown Tulsa. And we will be there. Hudson may have a baseball tournament, so it could just be Rhett and I on some of the days. But Hudson will be there as much as he can. Because he loves baseball and coin hunting about equally. And the fact that he's going to miss our annual show, some of it, is not setting well with him. Not setting well. But we love getting to meet folks that we have seen in the stream at the show and get to see the other YouTubers. A lot of them I know now, and a lot of them I don't. I always meet new YouTubers as well. Break bread with everybody. So it's always a fun 3 days. I will also tell you, having before a couple years ago never set up a booth at a coin show and worked the booth, it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. We do take a little bit of stuff to sell, but mainly we're there for the YouTube aspect of it. Last year we took some boxes of $50 over, and Hudson and Rhett did a box battle search against Rob Fine's Treasure and Silver Seeker. Probably the two biggest that hunt coins on the on YouTube. And Hudson and Rhett got lucky, though they would say it was skill, and they had like 6 silver coins in their $50 box, and Rob and Silver Seeker did not have any. So the boys were pretty happy about that. Everybody that was there was standing around watching it. It was a lot of fun. We also took boxes of pennies. We had ordered extra boxes of pennies, and we took boxes of pennies over. And we sold boxes of pennies to people that have a hard time getting coins to search in their area. We sold, we took 50 boxes. I think we brought back 15. And we sell them at face value, $25. We're not making any profit out of it. We're hauling them all the way over from here to Tulsa and back if we don't sell them in and to the show, and we're selling them at face value. And I tell you what, it was so exciting to see the kids' faces when we gave away Hudson Collector's Kits, for them to see what coins were in there. And when Mommy and Daddy or Grandma and Grandpa would purchase a box of pennies for them to go search for their first time they were going to be searching coins, and the kids were so excited, and sometimes the parents or grandparents were excited as well. It was fun to be able to do that. If I can get enough penny boxes again this year, we will do the same thing. We will take extra boxes of pennies over, and we will sell them at face value again. Yeah, Teacher has been at all the coin shows. selling some cool stuff. My grandkids always find a way to spend money at teacher's booth. Teacher will even encourage them occasionally to walk thunder, and they'll end up with an extra coin. They could probably just do that out of the goodness of their heart, teach. But they appreciate that. Teacher, have you put in your application for a table yet for this year's coin show? I have not. I have not filled out my paperwork yet. I am gonna go. Last year's show was disappointing, but with not from the amount of YouTubers and watchers that showed up, but from the amount of local people in Tulsa that showed up. But they have moved the location, and you don't have to pay for parking, and it's a lot easier. Woodikes just subscribed. I'm sure I botched your name. I'm sorry. Thanks for subscribing, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you here. And we also do give out the Hudson Collector's Kit. I'm creating a Rhett's Collector's Kit. Still debating on exactly what it's going to be, and we'll be giving out Rhett collector kits this year too. Hudson and Rhett get to give out the coins named after them. Man, I hope we find some silver in this box. I'd like to find anything. Maybe we got a 74D DDO. That'd be okay too, because that's worth almost more than any silver we can find in here. We shall see. Bumping my microphone and my search cam together, and that's not good. It's making a funny noise. Let's see, how long have we been going? 2 hours and 44 minutes. 2 hours and 44 minutes. Appreciate those of you that have hung around with us. Thank you. Hopefully we get another YouTube short influx of people here in a bit, so we can spread the message. But if not, we'll have a nice little intimate $50 hunt, and maybe we will find some silver. Maybe. We have had 14,000 views of our stream so far today. That's pretty good. Our average other format live streams, like on a Saturday, we'll get 600 views probably, something like that. So this format does reach a lot more people, a lot more diverse audience, people that aren't aware of this hobby. And two of our kids that are searching with a parent or grandparent on Saturday have just joined us in the last week from this format. So that makes me happy. That is very cool. I think the ages are between 6 and 13 of the children part of the hunt on Saturday. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Still no silver. 11 rolls left, including the one we're opening right now. The 1979. I thought it was a 1970 for a second, but I'm wondering why it didn't sound so. 1970 was the first NIFC not intended for circulation, and it's silver, but it was only put out in mint sets and has a fairly low mintage. We appreciate everyone that's watching. Thank you very much. On this Thursday afternoon, we're not exactly in prime time here. We're reaching a little different audience middle of the day. Southern Metal will be streaming tonight, doing his weekly $50 stream at 6 o'clock Central. Another content provider, it's a good friend of ours. Check him out. Hello, Gilbert Stamper. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. We are hunting a box of $50. We started with searching 500 $1 bills for fancy serial numbers. Found a bunch. Found 4 star notes. Some really cool serial numbers today. Now we're hunting a box of $50 looking for silver and other goodies, and we're not doing so well. We are not doing so well. We get the big old clad sandwich so far, but that's okay. Boy, it's called hunting and not finding. We got 8 rolls left, and we can still find something great. We have gotten down to the last 2 or 3 rolls in the box many more times than one, and found something amazing. There's a coin someone painted purple. It has no value other than 50 cents, but they painted it purple. How bored you gotta be. I don't know why they painted it purple. Maybe there's a reason. We see purple ones occasionally. We see several that people will take a platinum Sharpie to and paint the edge silver looking, so they try to fool us coin hunters and make us think it's silver. And I have fallen victim to that more than once. That's just kind of mean. Lucky 7 rolls remaining. Lucky 7 rolls remaining. No. I had one look a little white, but it's not silver. D. Check. It's funny because people have asked me, when you find boxes with the black magic marker coins in it, do you never find anything? And the answer is no, because any silver that's come in has come in from somebody since that person hunted, and lots of times they end up being really good boxes finding silver. Today, not the case so far. Bunches and bunches of clad. That's what's nice about the Saturday stream. If you do 5 to 7 boxes, you're apt to find a silver. We have occasionally done several boxes and not find silver. Once I opened 13 boxes in a row and didn't find any silver. And as a matter of fact, when I started this hobby, the first 22 boxes I opened didn't have any finds in it, other than some gold-plated stuff and other things like that. No silver. I was almost to the point of not wanting to hunt $50 anymore because it had stopped being fun. And it was more fun to hunt nickels because we always found a bunch of finds or pennies. And then I opened up a box one night of $50, and it had a Benjamin Franklin ender and a Walking Liberty ender in it, and I was hooked for life. And now, 1,600 boxes later, we're still doing it. We've hunted, that means we've hunted, there's 1,000 $50 in every box. So we have hunted over 1.6 million $50. $800,000 worth. Coming up on $1 million worth of $50 hunted, which is crazy to even think about, that I've carried $50 back and forth that many times. But that is where we are. And we still love doing it. We love doing it a little more if I find a little something. But maybe we'll find a variety coin in our after hunt search here, and it'll make it all better. 3 rolls left. Don't see any silver in that one. It's funny, last week's pickup, I think, is 5 for 5 in finding silver in the boxes. We got 2 left. You never know. Our best is we had one pickup of 10 boxes, and all 10 boxes not only had silver, but all 10 boxes had at least one 90% silver. Doesn't get much better than that. I am using a pocket knife. I am using my Lucky Orchland's pocket knife, and I tear the edge off the rolls because it's a little quicker for me. If you got fingernails, you can just rip the edge of the paper, and I wear gloves so my hands don't get filthy dirty, so I can't do the fingernail thing. You can also use a screwdriver. It's what the grandkids do to open the edges and then look. But I can tear the edges off a lot quicker with my pocket knife. And that pocket knife has opened a lot of boxes. I lost it for a while last year after the Tulsa show, and my wife told me it was in the garage. I found it. I hadn't unpacked it. Somebody got really carried away with the drill in here. We got a top and bottom. I have no idea what purpose that would have served, but that's what it is. 1 roll left. Can we find silver in the last roll today? I don't know. Gotta hope. Hello, Brian and the twins. Good to see you. Good to see you. I don't think we're going to find silver. I think we're going to get silver skunked. When somebody gets skunked in our Saturday stream, they get a skunk silver. I don't think I can reward myself with a skunk silver. Another one with a hole drilled in it. Somebody's been busy. Black Magic Marker Man also drills holes in the coins. Ooh, a shiny 74D. Alright. That is the end of the $50. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my eyes out of here. Desktop magnifying glass. Put it back in its home. And I am going to change cameras on you, because I'm going to search on my microscope that is hooked up to the computer, and I'm going to look at these 1974Ds and see if I can find a 1974D double die obverse. So I've got a stack of about 30 of those, and I'm going to go over to this screen right here, and what you're going to see me doing is I'm going to be putting the coins under. I will get it focused so you all can see it better. And I'm going to be looking at that part of the 4 on 1974Ds, and I'm looking specifically right down here. I'm looking for a split in that bottom serif there. And if I find that, that's what I'm looking for, and I'll look at the other markers as well, but that means I have found a 1974D GDO, and the coin has gone in value from 50 cents to at least $15. So since we found nothing in the box other than one NIFC, we will hope that we can find a DDO. We do find these with quite the frequency. We have found over 500 ever, for usually for donators to give them away. Some of them have even been in mint state. That's got damage, but not the split I'm looking for. Can't find your new glasses. Well, that's no good. I bought a new pair of glasses like 2 years ago, and they were trifocals. It was my first time having trifocals, and I hated them. But I did use them occasionally because I wanted to be able to see. And then I lost them somewhere, and they've stayed lost. So I have an upcoming eye appointment, and I'll be getting new glasses. But I think we're not going to do the trifocal thing this year. I think we're not going to do the trifocal thing. Because I'd about fall down the stairs, missing steps. It was dangerous. About 5 more to search. 5 more to search. I think we missed our last influx of off the YouTube short feed. It's okay. That's okay. Most of you all have seen me get skunked before. 2 coins left. 1 coin left. Alright. No double die obverses, no silvers, but we did have several great finds in our dollar bills. So that was good to see. Let me do this. Make me a little bigger, like you want to see a bigger paw. Actually, I'm a smaller paw. Big old loose shirt. Paw's lost 90 pounds. Working on getting healthy. Working on getting healthy. Well, thank you everyone for being here today. I appreciate y'all being here for parts of the last almost 3 hours. I will be streaming tomorrow at high noon. Teacher is the donator. Teacher's going to be looking to complete the triple play with a find in the $50 box, a find in the dime box, silver finds, and a star note. And if he does, he'll be winning a Morgan or Peace dollar. I wonder what he'll choose if he can do it. Good luck tomorrow. Where do I find the terms you're using? What references do you recommend? Tell me what term you want to know and we'll do it right now. Watching YouTubers do this, we've kind of come up with our own jargon on some of this. Is probably the best way to learn. Going to any of the streams, you can go to our stream, you can watch full-length videos. We got full-length videos of hunting $50 boxes, of hunting nickel boxes, penny boxes. We've got a bunch of short videos out there. We do one a day. We've got over, I think, 1,500 videos now posted. Other people like Southern Metal has a bunch of videos posted. Rob Finds Treasure does great videos on coin hunting as well. Walker Magnet is doing streams on coin hunting. Copper Owl, there's a bunch of us out there. All right, Jim, I got mine. I probably got mine while I was sitting here. But Gilbert, if there's anything specific that I've said that you want me to tell you what it means, I can do that right now. I can be happy to do that right now. The Red Book. Buying a Red Book, which is a price guide for the U.S., has a lot of the terminology in it as well. Would be a good thing to have. Teach, it'll be fun. This has been that triple play's been a very popular format with the $50, dimes, and dollar searches. It's been having a waiting list to get on it. And the worst you can do, Teach, is if we don't find a dang thing, you're getting a half troy ounce of silver. And I'd be shocked if we don't at least find some good $1 bills. But you never know. You may pop the triple play, and that would be awesome. Gilbert, you can also send me an email if one of the moderators would put my email up, please. It is PasSpareTime@yahoo.com, and send me an email and ask any questions as well if you'd like to do that. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate it greatly. I'm going to let you be. Southern Metal streams at 6 Central. So he'll be on soon. I got a bunch of coins to take back tomorrow, either before or after our hunt. So we'll have to see which I'm going to do and if I'm going to sleep tonight. And I need to film a video about our auction. I'm probably going to do that right now. And I also need to film some more short videos because today's is the last one in the hopper. So I got stuff to do. Y'all take care. God bless. Thanks for being here. I'll see you all tomorrow at noon because that's when Paul is going to have more spare time. Thanks, everybody. Take care.